Hello all, I am Sheikh Hadar, your coach and mentor in transition of your career from software engineer to product owner. Today we are going to talk about an interesting question that popped up in one of my mentoring sessions, that how would the product owner be ready with grooming when the goal setting just happened in the PI? So this is an interesting question because you don't get to see a lot of things which are happening in the background, and you would not understand how the features are coming into PI planning event and how they are prioritized. I wanted to touch upon this topic in depth so that you understand it better. Before we get into further discussion, you can subscribe to my channel to understand the career transition from software engineer to product owner. To understand this, there is no big mystery over here. Product owner is in constant touch with product manager and system architect, business analyst, data analyst, everyone. So he's not only working with you guys, but also working with the stakeholders in creating this roadmap and prioritizing it, and also grooming it at a level where he can actually give you input. So there is something called as definition of readiness. So before even it comes to goal setting, in the background, product manager, product owner, system architect, they all will be working on features which are going to come in the future, which are aligned with the objectives, and there is constant improvement that is happening with these features. Product owner working along with you, he is also working with product managers throughout the PI. They will be having regular connect meetings periodically, and they will be discussing on these topics. So there will be action items on product owner as well to do certain actions like maybe coming up with estimations at high level, or understanding the technology a bit more, and coming up with suggestions, or analyzing the data which is coming from the applications, and coming up with the recommendations. So all these are something that product owner keep doing in the background, which you might not see because he's only sitting in the functional grooming meetings with you, and he will not understand that he is doing beyond what is in discussion with you. Now, as a product owner, you have so many responsibilities. So let me structurally tell you that how this workflow happens. Suppose there is a problem statement which is coming from the customer, or which is coming from the roadmap that is created. There can be broadly two kinds of problem statements. One is the technical problem statement, and another is feature problem statement. So in these two brackets, you constantly get in touch with business analyst with respect to feature, and UI UX people, and data analysts to understand the feature better, and groom that better, and prepare the designs, and the functionality which is coming into product. And when it comes to technical, you be in constant touch with system architect, and prepare the content better, which is technically how this is possible is also something that you have analyzed as a product owner as a prerequisite to PI meeting. And before PI meeting, at least 2 weeks or 3 weeks in advance, they all sit together along with stakeholders like product managers, system architect, business analyst, and data analyst, whoever it is. So they all sit together, and they will understand the feature backlog, and they wanted to come up with the list of features that would be set as a goal for next PI. At this point, they will be running through the prioritization technique, any technique that they have chosen, right? It can be Kano, it can be rice technique. So they all sit together, and they come up with something called as business value for each feature that is there in the backlog. And based on definition of readiness, when it is shared with the engineering team, in the sense maybe an engineering manager or whoever is responsible for development delivery, if it is shared with them, then there will be a question of definition of readiness, and based on the preparedness of the feature, this will be prioritized into goals. So obviously, when it is there set as a goal, these features are already added into software. It can be Jira, it can be any tool that you are already using, and there will be high level description given, and there will be user stories which are created at very high level, epic level, you can call it as. So after that goal setting, then a product owner comes to you, and he grooms everything at top level and user story level, but still it is at vague user story. You have to give him inputs on exact estimation, and further grooming of further questions will be asked by you, and those are resolved, and those are added to the user story, and that is planned into PI. Hope you understood what's happening in the background, and if you have any questions, you can get in touch with me in the comment section. I also want to tell you that I conduct mentorship sessions for software engineers who are with experience of 6 to 12, and help them in transition of career from software engineer to product owner. This transition is a very difficult one, because as a product owner, you would have to know a lot of things which was not done as a software engineer. So you need certain skills which is beyond software engineering skills to mentor people. And you can get in touch with me, like having a one-to-one call also, by this link which is given over here. Let's work towards your goal of transitioning from software engineer to product owner. I have also created a book and published in Amazon, which helps with the outline of product owner and his responsibilities. So this is something where you can see it like a comic book, and you understand each and every concept in a structured way. It gives you an idea that what is required to understand when you are actually looking for a product owner role. Thank you for listening to me. Please do subscribe if you have not subscribed to my channel, and thank you so much.